Yes, welcome to United Sauce and Wingers, baby. There is so much to talk about today, honestly. Fosu Mensah, Cavani, nonsense, all the things that are going on there. We got to talk about Villa. We got to talk about Grealish. We're going to have some fun tonight, people. I'm glad you tune in. Let's do this, baby. Let's go. What's going on, AG? You good?
Well, go on. I'm blessed. I'm happy. We're second. So, well, go on. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, mate, I slept so good last night, man. My wife was sleeping already, so I just snuck in and just went, like that. That might sound a bit weird, like if you didn't hear the first bit.
Did you cuddle her or?
No, I'm not cuddling, man. Nah, because she just gets too hot in bed. I'm not one of those guys. But I love her. I love her. Obviously, she knows I love her and stuff. But
big ups. Big ups to that.
Yeah, big up. Guys, welcome to United Sauce and Wingers. Thank you so much for joining. We are only a few away from 150 subscribers, so please, if we can do that, that would make my year. How long we got until the start of the new year? A day. If we can get to 150 subscribers, that would be amazing. Please share it, like it, do a Macarena around it. Guys, we're here to have some fun and talk about our team because we got Luke Shaw, baby, yeah. And who else we got? We got Martial, we got Cavani. I can go through the list, you know. Look at me. Guys, if you're not happy, I don't know what's going on because look, I'm freaking in cloud nine, man. I'm straight in there. Look at it. Look, here we go. Nice haircut, my guy. You look. I don't know how he got a haircut before the lockdown. We're in lockdown in the UK and he got a haircut. I don't know how he's doing.
I see you, man. My favorite.
Yes, Jack. Thank you so much for joining, my brother. Let's go,
Jack.
We got Ronaldo. Oh, yes. Let's just do this, boys. Look,
guys.
We're in a good vibe today. We're in a good vibe. There's so much to talk about. There's so much happening one day. Like normally we have a big game. It's quite quiet, so we can reflect on the game, enjoy it, flicking, just bask in our glory. You know what I mean? Wakanda forever with King Bai. But so much has happened, AG, man. It's crazy. So let's just get straight into this, right?
Where do you want to start, bro? Where do you want to start?
Honestly, first we got to start with make sure you like the video, guys. You know how we do, Ankit. Look, he's saying the trim is banging, AG. Mate,
come on, bro, man. Come on, man. Shout out to my barber, Chax Barbers, bro. Stoke-on-Trent's finest, Chax Barbers. Get to know.
Trent, we've got. I got my haircut today too from a different barber. But look, everybody getting the haircuts. Mate, people, we're going into like Walking Dead times, man. You got to get a haircut before the zombies come, man. You know what? I'll get a haircut, right? And then the zombie will see me. I'll be like, I'm just pretending to be a zombie. You know, one of them ones. Sandro, be ready to get on the edge of our seats because AWD's terrible back. Oh, he's got in straight away, He's got in straight away.
Damn!
Carl, what's going on, brother? Wan-Bissaka will be putting Grealish in his back pocket on Friday, and nature will be restored. Is this not?
Love Kyle. Big up Kyle, man. Big up Kyle.
What we got here? What are you telling me, broski? Great results yesterday, but evident we need attacking right back. Yes, we're going to talk about Max Aarons because look, if Barcelona are going for this brother, I'll take him all day long. Look, we've seen him. We're going to talk about him. Ahmed was second, and Martial, Cavani, Pogba, Greenwood have not hit. Ahmed, why do you keep jumping into my brain, bro? I don't know if he lives near me or something. This Ahmed guy, because I love this guy. I said this earlier. I freaking put it out, and I said we are playing and winning games, and some of our best players have not even started yet. This is what I'm talking
we haven't even seen that. We haven't seen that golden performance yet.
We haven't, man. I hope I'm not, mate. You're never too late, bro. We're just welcoming people in, mate. Look, guys, get a drink, get some popcorn, get whatever you want. We're gonna sit back, enjoy as Man United fans. You know what? One day I want other fans to come in and just experience Manchester United coming back to the top. They need to be scared. I'm not even lying. They need to be. When we can beat teams, Nagy, without even putting a coat on or putting our shoes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like back bare
feet. We can play bare feet and still beat teams. You know what I mean? So I'm flicking loving it. Rohit. We can see a great performance against Villa because they don't sit back and part. You know what, right? We're going to get into this because Villa, we can beat them, but it's a certain way to do it. And I'm going to tell you guys, Ethan, AWB needs to be dropped to the under 12s. Oh, God.
Oh, that's harsh, man. Oh. You know what? I like the bands and stuff. I can't vibe
under 12s,
It's harsh, man.
What? So you can imagine a couple of under 12s going, guy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Pass.
No, remember yesterday, Dom, he was a winger when he was under 12s, remember?
Oh my god, that is so deep. Ahmed, I live 7 hours away, but your brain the same time, mate. That's is it, man. That's what we got. Sandro, if all non-informed players start moving, man, that's a sign we'll win the league. 100%. Guys, look, we're gonna get into everything today. I'm gonna get your comments out. This is a channel which is just growing very slowly. It's just having a bit of fun. It's nothing like bigger than what it is. I just want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to my friends. I want to talk to Man United community. Get your thoughts. And it's the truth. You can be completely honest. You can say I'm wrong. You say Naji's wrong. You say I'm right. You can do whatever you want. This is a nice, safe space, right? So look, first of all, guys, I want to talk about Fosu Mensah because this guy, right? Fosu Mensah, I tweeted it, all right? I saw a tweet, Naji. Listen to me, right?
Go on, hit me.
It said to me, Manchester United, and this is not just from some MEN when you're like, MEN.
Yeah, no questions.
I'm talking about Sky Sports News says Manchester United had offered AWB, who Ethan said needs to go in the under 12. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about AWB now. Have offered Fosu Mensah a 3.5-year contract. Let that sink in for a second, bro. Just let that sink in.
3.5. It's a lot, Bridget. And you know what? Before we got into this live, we're having a mini conversation because I didn't know how much you were a big fan of him, and I'm thinking, well, I'm an actual fan. So this is man called Fossil, you know. Shit the bed, man. Why you have to do that, bro? Because I was trying to put some light on Fossil in it. I don't feel Fossil nonsense. Stop it. Listen, I feel like we need to move on, bro. I can't even back him, bro.
Coming. What else can we do? Fosu Lossu?
No. Stop it.
Fosu and Rice? I don't know, man. I'm just going crazy.
Oh, man said Fosu and Rice.
You know what, right? It's the thing, okay? Listen to me. Fosu Mensah, look, I have no disrespect to any of our team. I want players to lift them up. If we lift them up, they're going to be playing better. They're going to feel confident.
Yeah, of course.
Naji, you've been in sports. If you people are behind you and go, Naji, come on, brother, you're going to do it for yourself, but you're also going to do it for them. You're going to do it for your family and for the fans. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I've got nothing against the brother. Come round for Christmas, have some turkey. But the problem is the guy's failed at Fulham. He's failed at Crystal Palace. He's got a bad injury record. It's not good. And we are offering him 3.5 years contract. And you know what the worst thing is, Naji? Guys, the worst thing is that the brother has turned it down.
Yeah, I've got it here. Just says Timothy. Man's name's Timothy, though. Still. Timothy. Fosu Mensah, you know. I'm just calling him Fosu Mensah because I'm doing him injustice.
Timothy,
like Timothy, yeah, you know.
Man like Tim.
Tim. Tim has turned down the offer of a new contract and is looking to leave Man United. There is interest from Premier League clubs plus Marseille, Monaco, and Hertha Berlin. I'll be honest, Hertha sounds good to go with Timothy. Hertha and Timothy in the same bracket. So, but yeah, he's turned it down.
Look at the teams he's getting linked with. That's my point. Do you see what I'm trying to say? The teams he's getting linked with. What are we doing offering three?
I'll be honest. Again, Ed Woodward going in with the silliness of 3.5 years. He's looking to make some money in the hope that Fosu Mensah is going to be worth something. You don't do that; you're losing money, if anything. But
this is what I'm saying.
I like Fosu Mensah. I've always liked him from the first time I saw him. I saw him when people were kind of seeing Mengi now. So you know, as people see potential, I remember seeing Fosu Mensah before he broke in and broke through, and I think it was under Van Gaal. I saw him a little bit more, and he was doing. He was doing a madness. He had all the potential. I thought great. Then he was getting injured, got loaned out, didn't work out for him. I wished he played CDM, but those are my lasting memories of Fosu. And to be fair, he's faded out as seasons have gone by to the point where I don't know how long we've had him, and I haven't seen enough of him. So I'm not mad if he goes. I'm not mad if he goes. I understand if banter aside and names aside. Timothy can dip if he wants to dip. We'll get some money for him and we'll put it to where our future lies.
Not worth. I wouldn't say he's worth 1-2 mil. Tell me I'm wrong. He's not worth.
We'll get 5 mil for him. Easy.
5 million. How much did we sell? What's his name for? I'm trying to think how much we sold.
Memphis Depay is going for under 5 million. So
that makes me. You know what? That's ridiculous. You know what? Right? Look, Carl Lewis is saying Fosu Mensah and Valeria, like what the disease. Signature. No, I'm joking. The signature on my United t-shirt, so I'm gonna have to big them up or get rid of it. That's deep, man. Hey, Carl, at least just give it to charity, man. It's hard times, it's a pandemic. Give it to charity, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't got it, bro. Think about memories instead. Like
hey, you know when you got to like wash your trainers, like you need some like loose material. Just use that, man.
Mad. The disrespect to the badge as well, bro. Like,
I like the guy. I'm just joking. Look, I want to see my team excel, man. Jack, no way we got rejected by Temper T. Jesus have mercy. Look, hey, Buggy Vibes, man. I love your name. Timothy's good. It's just because, right? Timothy Fosu Mensah is turning down a 3.5 contract. I know you wouldn't do that, brother, if you were playing football, because you're a nice guy. This guy's going to Man United. See you later, punks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not for this. So if you at least say yes and then change your mind later, don't embarrass us. You're embarrassing the club, saying you want to turn down a 3.5-year contract. Look, I get it. The guy wants to play football, so I respect that, Neji. He wants to actually play football. We're turning down a massive club. I get that, but turn it down a different way, man. Prove yourself and then go on your own terms, not play rubbish, don't play, and then leave when they offer you a contract. For me,
I think you should just go, man. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be sad if you went. Just, you know what I mean? Just be like, listen, I think my career is better playing for Leeds or Stoke. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we're just seeing something. Is this actually real, Sandro? Don't be doing me, man. He's actually said, I actually DM'd Moses' brother on Insta, and he said Casino's looking forward to United. Screenshots can be provided. Hey, tweet me on that, Sandro. I'm intrigued to see that, bro.
Yeah, DM is them ones, bro. DM them ones.
Look, this is a community here. Like, if you've got something, let's share it, bro. Ethan,
up,
some footballers make the game look so easy. B makes it look challenging. As Pep get here, like, oh Jesus Lord, Zach.
You know what? Yeah, I need to put a bit of big up Zach, man. A bit of respect on Bissaka, man. Like a season ago, his first season, he was close to being one of our players of the year. So he's super young. He's gone from Crystal Palace to a Manchester United team, a brand which had a team that was so struggling, so poor.
Yeah.
In defense, and he's made it better now. As I said beforehand, because when you're in a rebuild, you're building a team. Each season you require better because you're not adding to a finished article. You're trying to get the finished article. So now it's the case of the defense is sorted. We've now got a team that can defend and then can't defend, but has the opportunity to go forward more often. And when you're asking now Bissaka to say, listen, bro, appreciate all the defensive work you've done now, but now we're looking to move forward and actually go and win games. It's now a struggle for him, so I think it's very harsh, and it's very similar to.
There's no. I know what you're saying, man. There's no way people are like saying AWB, you're dead, go away, it's rubbish. No one's saying that. We've got to a point now where the Manchester United fans, you, want excellence, and we can smell it, we can see it. If you smell, it's coming, man. I can feel it. So what we're doing now, the bar's starting to raise a bit. When before we were like, ADB, forget about he's going forward. He's defending really well. Yay. Now we're like, wait a minute. We're showing a little bit of what we can become. So we got to start raising the bar. Look, if I keep going to the gym and I keep doing little weights, right? And I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'm happy with that. Nothing's going to happen to me. I need to start raising the bar just like Manchester United. So for me, I'm happy with constructive criticism. I'm happy with what the fans are thinking. And I'm happy that Fosu Mensah had decided to bounce. Like Physio D, what's going on? Fosu is not in the plans. United just offered a contract for future. I get that, right?
Yeah.
But what if he
Not 3.5 years. Not 3.5 years.
What if
That's a madness. That's a madness. He's injury prone. Most you give him is a year and a half, too. Like from January, you go end of the season and next season.
Mate, Carl's calling you out here, Neji, man. He's calling you out. I love Carl. He's freaking jokes. Neji, this one Bissaka agenda is your fault. I saw you retweet about United getting number right.
Yeah, I never said he's great. What I'm saying is, I think the criticisms he's getting is overrated because in my example, if Bissaka actually stays on the pitch, we need a right winger, which means it will take that duty off Bissaka. He can just focus on defending. And we had a discussion where when we do attack and we do have a centre-back, a CDM, and one of the full-backs staying back, we can always keep Bissaka further behind. Therefore, all he has to do is mop up, pass the ball inside and out. His short-range pass isn't that bad. His touch is okay. And he can give the ball to Sancho if we got him. So, I'm not saying he's the golden boy. I'm not saying he's my guy. What I'm saying is I think a lot of the heat that he gets isn't justified now just because he's not that type of player. We didn't buy him originally to be that type of player. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's fair to expect that from him. Yes, he needs to raise his game. Of course, if he's going to have a starting lineup, if he's going to be in the starting team for our future, he's going to have to improve that area. However, We are in a rebuild. Our team needs rebuilding. We're moving on to the next stage where we want to start attacking and be more precise now. He just hasn't got it in his game, and he wasn't brought for that. So,
Right,
we want to cut him a bit of slack, man.
Carl's a wind-up, man. I love this guy. He's a wind-up, mate.
Yeah, big up Carl, though.
He knows what he's doing. Look, I want to talk about Max Aarons, right? Because this is linked to the right back, and it's on my notes. I want to talk about Max Aarons. Guys, just take a second here, because there's no one that can tell me when you're watching Norwich, and I think Arsenal was linked with him one time. There was a couple of lower league teams. Then Barcelona got involved, but they don't know what to do. They don't know where they're coming and going. Max Aarons could be just the Bailly to Maguire. And let me just put this out here, right? King Bailly of Wakanda has come and said, my son, I take the rightful throne. Maguire, you could be my henchman or my denchman, or whatever, or my fridgeman, whatever you want to say, right? He has made Maguire say, all right, I feel safe now. Like, hug me. This is what Max Aarons could do to AWB, because AWB cannot go forward. He literally cannot go forward. Look, he can get a couple of crosses in. We've seen it. But
there's just a body there, bro. He's just a body.
It's just a body. Mate, you know, you go to one of those shops in the clothes shop and you've got a dummy there. He's just Anwar Mbazaka wearing a dress. It's just one of those guys, right? Listen, for me, Max Aarons, right, can be the Bailly to Maguire, right? Let me talk about Max Aarons, AG, right? Let me talk to him. This guy is 20 years of age, right? 20. He was born in 2000. My Lord have mercy. Like, he grew up with an iPad at birth, right? For me, okay, he is so good in what he can potentially become. He's played every single game of the championship, 22 games. He's got a goal. He's got 3 assists, and he likes to tackle as well. But he's got 3 yellow cards, right? If Barcelona are coming in for this kid, and even before Barcelona came in, I was like, this guy's good. This guy looks like he wants to play ball. This guy looks like he wants to attack, go forward, go back. You know what as well I like about Max Aarons? He's very nimble, very low sense of gravity. You know, you don't really get a lot of small ballers. Like Angel Gomez didn't make it because he was too small. We know it, right? But when you get the right small baller, like in terms of height, their low sense of gravity, their feet, their quickness, their tenacity, Max Aarons could take us to the next level. And tell me right now, AG, what do you think this guy's worth in the market?
Current market, English as well. Because he plays for Championship side, I think you're not going to get more. I don't think you'd be expected to spend more than 20, 25 mil, which for his age, lack of experience in the Prem, the fact he's English, it would be cool. If he was an overseas player, you'd probably get him for about 8 mil. I'll be honest. And that's not because of his talent. That's because he's from an overseas player. So you have to add English tax to every English player. It's an extra 30%. You already know that. So what I think his ability is worth, I would say, and this ability, let's take his age and everything else away. For his ability, I'd pay 30 million, 100%.
30 million for Max Aarons.
Yeah, because I think most of it's based on his potential and glimmers of what he's done and what he is trying to do in games. If you watch Norwich, I don't know if people do, but he's only got 3 assists, as you said, from that position. If we're comparing him with other right backs in this modern era, you know, Trent Arnold, etc., then I'd expect that tally to at least be, after 22 games, at least be 5 to 8. Then I'd be thinking, okay, wow, you're doing that in Championship, cool. If you're coming from the Championship to the Premiership, I'd halve that and go 4 assists. That's not bad for the age that you are and everything else, and you can develop. So for me, I'd think 30 million for his ability, but I think we could get him for about 20, 25. I'd be very surprised if he goes any cheaper than that.
Well, this is the thing, though. This is the problem. So when Barcelona came in for Max Aarons originally, they came in. I think it was around 20 million, but then it changed to a loan. They couldn't really afford it, and then it just broke down. We've got to remember, we've got a Manchester United tax, bro. That's like VAT times 2, right? We've got to pay more than everybody else. The only reason we're getting Casado for flicking 5 million because he sounds like a console. You know what I mean? No one knows who he is. Casado, I don't know who that is. So that's the only reason we're paying 4.5 for him. Max Aarons, we're going to get that taxed. I think it'll be about 30 mil. 30 mil because he's so young. It's for 30 mil for us, even with the pandemic, it's pocket change. It's pocket change.
Yeah, 100. That's like finding 20p on the corner and putting it in one of them stores when you go bowling, fam.
This is what I'm saying. You know what? People talk about Lamptey as well. I get that. You know what? There's choices. But for me,
Arsenal in for Lamptey as well.
He's more gettable. Norwich need the money. They need the money.
Facts.
It's been a hard year for lower teams, not having fans in the stadium and so forth. Max Aarons could be good. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Moises Caicedo. Obviously, look, we've had people say that he's coming. And Fabrizio Morano said, it's up to Man United. Contacts, but no decision made yet. Other clubs also interested. I don't believe that other clubs thing. Look, people could say, "Oh, what's he like?" and that's the interest. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's nothing. So anyway, we got Moises Caicedo, we got Max Aarons. Fosu Mensah turns down a contract. Absolute cheek of it. And to even talk about it as well, Cavani, right? We were about to try and give Cavani more time on his contract after he played some good games, right? This is what Manchester United do, Neji. You know what I mean? The guy's mate, he said he come out and said he has until May to activate the 1-year contract. It depends on how the team needed. You know what? Cavani has gone from here up to here. This guy's saying, forget what Manchester United are trying to offer me. I've got to see if they need me, if I'm good for them. He's doing a DOF role.
Yeah, 100. You know what it is? I think Cavani feels like Man United have given him a chance because no one would.
Yeah.
And he's taken that chance and he's not taking it for granted.
Yeah.
So he's now in a position where he's like, bro, like, this club really want me, but I want to make sure you need me. Because if you don't, then I don't want to be here because I want you to progress. I want you to do well. You've given me my chance, man. Like, it's like a super love kind of. Nah, man, like, I love you that much. I don't want anything from you. I'd rather suffer than to see you. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get that, man.
I think that's where Cavani's at. So I rate that he's come out and said that. I don't know if he's come out in person, but I rate that he's come out and said that.
We've got some personalities in the team now. We've all seen the clip of Bruno celebrating after Rashford's goal, man. That gave me shivers. That gave me shivers, man, to see the passion of our players again. This is what we've missed. This is what we've needed, and I'm here for it, bro.
I got some haters on that, you know. I went on. I was on Facebook the other day. Was it this morning? And someone that posted about. I'm trying to find it now, but someone that posted about Bruno celebrating. And because he's celebrating so way, people are saying, "Oh, there's this kind of news is ridiculous. A player celebrating someone else scoring. Any player does that anyway." Just trying to play it down as if like he isn't this guy, bro. And I was put in the comments, and I just put, you know what? I just said, it feels so good to feel and see so much hate to Man United players again. It feels like the old days when everyone just hated us for doing well. I said, keep it up, man. I love it. I will love it. I'd
rather be hated than a laughing stock, man. I ain't got time for that. Guys, let's talk about... We're going to go straight into the Aston Villa game now. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers for the new year. Very close.
Perfect, man.
If you can make that happen, I would be in your debt, guys. I really appreciate it. Like the video, share it. So let's look at what's happened with Aston Villa, right? Aston Villa. You know what? I hate saying that every game's an important game, but because what we're doing right now, every game so important and every team we're playing is so different. Let's have a look, right? If we look at... Let's go back to the 1st of November, bro. Aston Villa lost to Southampton in a 4-3 game, right? But there was lots of goals in that. You can see they score at will. They then beat Arsenal 3-0. I love it. I'm here for it. They then lost to Brighton, so we know that it's going back and forth. They then lost to West Ham. And then they come into December now. They beat Wolves. And obviously, Wolves are tricky. They play very, very rigid, as we saw yesterday. We only won that by some luck and some pressure and some skill from Rashford, right? They drew Burnley. Then they beat West Brom 3-0. They beat Crystal Palace 3-0. And they drew with Chelsea. We are catching them when they're reaching form. They are reaching form. They're getting that solidity. They know how to play as a team now. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses. For me, we know what the weaknesses are. Their defense is not great. They shipped in goals at the beginning of the season in November. They can basically concede. That's their weaknesses. But in terms of their strengths, we know the players to look out for. Cool. I said in this thumbnail, right, in the show, we must stop Jack Grealish. How important is Jack Grealish in this game, bro?
He is, for me, like he's Jack Grealish is Aston Villa's equivalent of our Bruno in terms of his impact on the team, on any game, the mentality. Without Jack Grealish, that team will be coming 15th. They'll be competing with Arsenal, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like down there, that's where they'd be. They have some decent, okay players, but they wouldn't really be up there. Jack Grealish is genuinely miles above the team he's at. And if he's in your team, no matter what class of players you've got around you, you've always got a chance.
Yeah, that's it. And for me, Aston Villa would be nowhere near where they are right now without Jack Grealish. Without Jack Grealish, they wouldn't be anywhere. Aston Villa...
They wouldn't even be in the league, fam. Flipping idiot.
They wouldn't be in the flipping... And we would have bought him for like, what, 20p or something. We were gonna get him, and we... Oh, it's so annoying.
It would have cost one cow, one goat. Game over. Hello, Aston Villa. I have a cow and a goat for Grealish. Can I take him? Let me take him.
Take back the goats. That is too much. But for me, right? For me, I'm not even African. I'm Jamaican. But anyway,
likewise, it's mad.
For me, right? Aston Villa are 26 points. They're fifth. Okay, they're fifth, and they've played 14 games. If they win this, they'll be level with Everton on 29 points. Right? We cannot underestimate Villa. This is a big game. Watkins looks like a baller. He wouldn't make it anywhere near us. He wouldn't, in terms of who we are and what team we want to be. That Watkins guy would not be anywhere near our squad. But to play against us, I don't like playing against him. But with King
Baye, have to sort him out, man.
I'm not really worried anymore. I'm not really worried because we got Baye. If Lindelof was there and Maguire, the Chuckle brothers, game over, man.
I feel like Maguire will pin down. He'll have a bit more confidence on one-on-ones when it comes to Watkins in the air and stuff like that. I think that'll be perfect. And then on the floor, Baye just tracking up, holding up them spaces and actually playing the ball out. Once we get past their midfield, because let's not sleep on McGinn. McGinn doesn't have the most flashiest name. He doesn't look like a footballer. And he don't even look like a footballer. He looks like my local butcher. I'll be honest. He looks like my local butcher. Big up all the vegans if you don't eat meat, but you get me? Like, he looks like my local butcher, and he is a baller. He looks the equivalent of what Joey Barton is.
I remember he hit the post when he played us last. He did a nice job.
He's class, and I think whoever's with Fred on the pitch, you would have to do a man marking job with him because everything comes through McGinn. I know everyone talks about Grealish. Grealish retains the ball well, but the space that McGinn actually finds and utilizes is class. He's a very good player. Very good player.
Let me go in these comments. Aaron's saying Villa have been winning too much. It's time to lose big time, man.
Yeah, man. He couldn't against anyone, not us.
Yeah, there's no point like drawing to Leicester, doing really well against Leicester, and then beating Wolves, and then beating all these other teams, and then just drawing and losing to Aston Villa. It just means nothing. It means nothing. Right. So what else are people saying? If we start Martial and Rashford, we are winning. None of these leaving Martial. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go to team lineups. Martial has to start for me. Look, I get the little science experiment. Yeah, nice. Yeah, lovely. Bubbles, whatever. But for me, Martial needs to start. Carl, we need Scott and Fred, guys. Last time I told you we need Matic, I was right.
No. I don't want to see Scott. I don't want to see Scott in this game. I don't want to see him.
Though. Douglas Luiz is good, and Scott is good at nullifying people that. But saying that, we had Traore, and he got nullified by Baye. This is what I mean, though. I don't know if we have.
We've got depth, though. We've got depth. We've got players who can do any job. Let's be honest.
This is the thing, though, Neji. I think it's just proven that when we've got a solid defence, we don't need to rely and press that panic button of McFred with Scott McTominay because Baye handled Traore. If Baye wasn't playing, I guarantee you right now, Ollie would have said, Scott McTominay, you're playing. Even though you got one leg,
100%. It goes back to our original videos, what we were doing before when we were talking about the reason McFred have to play is for the simple fact that we've got two centre-backs who just cannot work together. We have to protect them. When Baye's there, Baye's like, listen, you go there. I'm king of Wakanda. I'm King T'Challa. This is me. This back four and this goalkeeper is Wakanda. I'm protecting it. Don't worry. And he's telling Fred and then, man, listen, you bomb on, come back and protect the front every now and then. Whoever's with you, go on.
Did you see that video of Traore basically running like the Flash? Running like it was literally...
Bro, I shit myself watching and thinking, wait, did Baye actually get him?
Traore was running like it was closing time at the shop. He needs some milk, and he was like, I'm gone. Like, honestly, I've never seen someone with such massive arms run so fast. And Baye, right now, Baye was probably the only person who could have read that and have the calmness personified to get that. Boogie Vibes, Villa interplay is very good. Grealish aside, their team understanding is high. Yes, it is. Agree. We need all guns. Martial, Shaw, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani, even BDB, Scott, ADWB. I don't know how Ollie wants to do it. I completely understand, and I'm thinking this is my worry. And Physio D, I'm glad you brought this up, bro. Bailly enables us to play with different people in midfield. It's been shown. Traore was a joke. Every time he ran in that last game, people were nervous. They were running back. He makes people run back.
Yeah.
When you're running back, you can't move to the left. You can't move to the right. You're off balance. If you turn, you spin, you're gone. We've seen it happen before. The problem is, Bailly's been out for so long. He's played 3 games. Can he play another game? Because it's very big. I can't remember when our next game is.
He's played. He's Friday. We play Friday.
No. After that, when's the next one after that?
Premier League or Cup.
You carry on.
We've got the Cup on the 6th, I believe.
Okay, so we can rest him then. We can rest him.
Yeah.
Rest him.
We'll play Man City.
Oh.
So ultimately, what it would be is Bailly plays tomorrow. We get the job done and then take him off. Plays Friday. We get the job done after 70 minutes. We take him off for Twanzebe. Bless. Cool. Then plays against Man City. Hopefully we get the job done. Then he rests we've got another cup game against Watford.
Okay, so basically, I love how you say put Bailly on and then we'll take him off. I don't know. I don't remember a game where we've been solid and done. It's been a couple of games recently, but we don't really finish the game off.
I think we've got the chance. That's the thing. We've got the chances to do it, and that's what I'm hoping for. That's the best outcome. It's similar to Cavani, and is he going to get injured? You know what I mean? It's a case of get the job done so we don't have to bring him on every time. However, if they're fit right now, you need to play them.
Yeah, right. I want to look at this, right? Because we've got obviously talked about Villas and all their big players. Like the players to watch, you've got Luiz, you got McGinn. We talked about
El Ghazi.
Say again?
El Ghazi, the winger.
El Ghazi. Yeah, this team know how to play football. These are the players to watch, right? But again, Jack Grealish is a baller. And you know what, guys? I was looking to see how good of a baller he actually is. So who can I compare Jack Grealish to in our team in terms of stats, right? There's only one person. Guys, you're going to be very happy to see how Jack Grealish compares to Bruno. I was like, I knew it already, but just to see it in stats, it's fantastic, right? If you look at their season so far, Jack Grealish has played 14 games and Bruno's played 15. Jack Grealish has got 5, Bruno's got 10, all right? Bruno's got 7 assists, Jack Grealish has got 6. Okay, if we keep going even further now, it's just getting ridiculous. Like in terms of like shots on target, Bruno's got 20, Jack Grealish got 14. Like minutes per goal, it's only 122 for Bruno, it's 252 for Jack Grealish. I could go on. Bruno is superior, right? So for me, how do we beat Aston Villa? We need to play and feed our best players. People, please do not underestimate who made that goal last night, because we saw Rashford score and we're like, yes, but that pass came from Bruno Fernandes. If they're going to get everything through Jack Grealish, we need to utilize one of our best players. For me, we need to maintain Jack Grealish. We know he's going to get about 75 different fouls this game. He's going to be on the floor more than the flick. I'm about to say something different there. I'll keep that there. He's going to be on the floor a lot. It's going to be like a game of Twister, right? He's going to get fouled so much. He's going to get fouled loads. So what we need to do, right? Again, I don't know you're going to like this, Naji. I don't know if this is a game for Van der Beek or British Bake Off.
You know what, bro? No games according to Ollie's good for Van der Beek, so stick with it, bro.
You're so disheartened, aren't you?
Really am.
You really
I like ballers. I like clinical ballers.
Look, I want to get into this, right? You tell me, guys, please let me know your starting lineup for the game, because I know all the different games we can kind of guess, but this starting lineup is different to any team we've played now, because we've seen how to play against the likes of Leeds with that sort of holding midfielders, but they can bomb forward. We've seen how we can keep it compact against Leicester. We've seen how we can actually mix up the team, rotate. It gets hard, but we still get a victory. How do we set up against a team who have attacking players all over the pitch? Luiz, Jack Grealish, who will get 25 fouls tomorrow. I guarantee you. Remember me saying this? He'll be on the floor so much. How do we set up, Naji? Give me your team. I don't want to know Ollie's team. I want to know your team.
My team, De Gea, Twanzebe right back, Bailly centre back, Maguire left sided centre back, Luke Shaw 100% without a doubt.
With you so far?
Yeah, Fred all day for the energy for their midfielders, because if he hands down McGinn, we've got a big chance of him not getting to the ball to Grealish.
I'm with you so far. This is where I think, I don't know if we're going to diverge. You go down that path, I'll go down this. So I'm with you so far.
Okay. Yes, I don't want to see Matic, because I just don't think he'll help us with that break. Although he does stabilizes. I want Van der Beek, so of course I put Van der Beek next to Fred. Never going to happen. So it's going to be my team. Really, no. If it was my team, I'd have Van der Beek. But for the argument of it, I think it'll be Fred and I'd like to see Fred and Pogba. I think Fred deserves a chance to play with someone like Pogba, knowing that Bailly's behind him. Because we need to hit them fast on the break, play the ball over the top. Pogba will get a lot of room to play that ball over the top, because they won't be sitting against they'll be attacking high. So we get that ball, he knocks it on, it's game over.
So you're saying Fred, Pogba,
yeah,
and
and then obviously Bruno in the.
Oh, you're doing a 4-2-3-1.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm not. I would not going to go 4-3-3. I don't think it can happen. If it did, then it would be Matic. But Matic's too slow, and Fred needs some game time now. He's been rested, so Fred has to play. Bruno. Then I'm going Fernandes. Then I'm going to go Martial, Cavani, and he's a stinker for you.
Don't say Dan James.
Yeah, I'll never do that to you. I'm gonna go Rashford on the right.
All right, let me get this right. You got in the middle Fred and Pogba.
Yeah, in the CDM or holding roles. Yeah,
yeah.
CDM.
And then you've got Bruno, Rashford,
Cavani,
and Martial.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too different. What people saying here? We've got Sandro's saying David Gea, Bissaka. So he's saying Bissaka rather than Zabi. We've got to play what we have. Bailly, Maguire, Fred, Matic. Oh, he's playing Matic again. Matic 2 games, Sandro. That's interesting. I'd like to get your thoughts on that, bro. Where's your? You got a left back? Oh, and Luke Shaw.
Whacked it in there.
Boogie Vibes, what are you saying? Martial, Cavani, Rashi, Bruno, Fred, VDB. Okay, you want to bring VDB in. It's like free Donny, isn't it? What's Visio D saying? AWB, Bailey, Maguire, Shaw, Tom. Okay, you want to put Tom for the it's a tenacity, isn't it? Fred, Pogba, Bruno, Mashed, Diamond. This is hard, Jack. What are you saying, man? De Gea, Bin, Big Tractor. What? One big tractor? It's like a transformer. He
actually moves like a transformer, though.
He does actually. I am Optimus Prime. But you know what I mean? Shaw, Fred, Pogba, Bruno, Martial, Cavani, Greenwood. You know what, right? I'm seeing all these different ones, right? It just shows you the depth of our team. We can play so many different players. For me, we can't play Greenwood because he won't play up front. Please do not play the boy as a winger. He's not a winger. He's still trying to do step overs and stuff. He wouldn't do step overs if he was central. He will do it. He does it in the wings because he has to make space to cut in and get an angle. If you play the brother through the middle, he might do something different. It's just not going to happen.
It's like the little runs, off the shoulder, or
this is what I'm saying.
Turning a man, all of that stuff.
But he might do that against Watford. So for me, the same team at the back, bro. Between Axel and AWB, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of those games when we got tricky players. I think we need AWB, but at the same time, I can see him getting a card in this game because Jack Grealish knows how to do AWB. Do you remember that goal that he scored? Right side? Top bins, and AWB was like, you know what I mean? Like that was done. So AWB on the right. Oh, Tanzivi, I don't know. It's between one of them two. I'm definitely going for Fred. Bro, I'm not too sure on Pogba. I know some people are talking about Pogba, but for me, he was okay that game. He was average. Sometimes he was...
Bro, that guy, every game, every time I tweet, I say, watch, he's going to lose the ball. When he gets his back, when he's facing his own goal, he loses the ball so many times. And he can't be doing that. I like clinical stuff.
So why are you playing him then, bro? Talk to me.
So this is my thing. I don't think Aston Villa are a threat all round. I think what they have is, I'd say 3 or 4 players stand out. Because remember, Mings has been sent off, so they've got no centre back. So this is where I want to exploit their centre backs. I think they've got 3 or 4 players that will stand out and can gel very well. Barkley will be back as well. Don't forget that Ross Barkley will be back. However, when I look at Villa, they concede quite a bit. Hence why that's why the way they are. They don't really see out games. And I don't believe that having two holding midfielders is going to allow us to penetrate them in the way they need to be penetrated, because they will sit back. They need to be pushed back. They're a team that don't have the ability, like Wolverhampton will show, or like a Leeds will show, where they can just keep pressing on top. They do have a little weakness. And when you exploit it more than enough, you'll start seeing Grealish with his pride start dropping back a bit more, trying to win the ball higher, running at man, driving. Then it's in our favour. Because Bailly, with his pace, will be mopping up. Bissaka or Twanzebe will be doing exactly the same. I feel we need clinical ballers in the attacking third more than we do anywhere else, which is why I think Van de Beek.
Right? Do you think, right? Because I'm thinking to maybe give Cavani a rest, because Cavani...
Read on the striker.
Yeah, I just feel like Cavani, we don't want to just play him Ollie come out yesterday and said, look, he's going to be starting most games. Cavani is good in certain types of games. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, this feels like a counter-attacking sort of game. Not the strategy, but the way it's going to be ending up. Because Jack Grealish will suck everybody to where he is, and people will come forward to support Jack Grealish, right? If we get that ball and it breaks away, Cavani's not the fastest guy in the world. For me, I feel like this screams playing a game of youth and speed. For me, right, I'm being completely honest. I wouldn't mind playing Greenwood up front, right, with Martial on the left, Mata or Rashford on the right, Bruno in the middle, and then having Fred. And I don't mind who plays with him because we've got Bailly behind him. I wouldn't mind that. I don't mind playing a game of youth.
The only thing, Dom, with Greenwood as striker is that his hold-up play isn't great, and neither is his passing. He's an end product guy, and I think
this is not the hold-up game, though. This is what I mean. Could we be? I feel like we're going to be. I feel honestly, if you got a player, right, this might be completely. This is just my opinion, right? If you've got a player
of course,
that brings it's like a bee to honey, right? If you've got Jack Grealish, he attracts 3 players. He attracts like Traore, right? Yesterday, everybody was like, but he's not as fast as Traore, so he moves a bit slower with the ball. He's the best ball carrier in the Premier League for me, without a shadow of a doubt, right? If you've got him, we're going to foul him. We're going to draw those players. Once he gets there, the team are going to start to push up with Jack Grealish. You'll see it. You'll see it on Friday.
Confidence.
And what's going to happen is the team's going to push up, and they might get brave and start bringing in some centre backs on that halfway line. If they start doing that and they stay in the box, if we get the ball, we need to get down there fast. I mean, fast. Do you remember that Greenwood set up Bruno on the wing? I can't remember what game it was. Crossed it to Bruno, scored an absolute
volley.
Had pace, right? So for me, I feel like even if it doesn't work, we can bring Cavani on to help out and score in the second half again with Greenwood. I feel like because Ollie's got
Martial to hit the number 9, and this is what I like what you're saying, and that's what I would like to see. But I just feel I like my spine to have a link. That's just me personally. So with a Cavani, when he's dropping into that false 9 position, I know when the ball's touching him, he's taking one touch and passing it on to either Bruno or Luke Shaw. Yeah. And it's the way you carry it forward. I think those types of goals, if we score those types of goals, we'll slap Aston Villa easy. But if we're looking for individual brilliance where it's a little bit party, that's when you give Villa the chance.
Are Villa coming in scared, Deji? Are they coming in scared or confident?
I feel like it's a bit of both. I feel like they still would feel, if I was Villa right now, I'd still feel like we can get something here. I don't think, we're going to get 3 points. It's going to be head-to-head, bang, bang. I think if I'm Villa, I'm going there thinking, we're going to have a chance here, but they're going to be a little bit hesitant. And that's where we need to exploit them, because we need to come out on top. We need to start the game, first 30 minutes, bam. We need to get the first goal 30 minutes and have another clear chance within that chance to hopefully make it 2-0 before half-time. 2-0 at half-time, then you start going, right, okay, boys, extra pressure. Third goal, done. Then we can relax and chill. That's how I'd be going in there. Going in there, like they are coming for your title. They're 1 point behind you. You need to. You're at home. Go and sort them out.
I honestly think Aston Villa are coming with absolutely no fear. What did they do to us last game? What are they doing to other teams? They drew against Chelsea. They got Jack Grealish in the best form of his life. They have nothing to lose. Nothing.
I think the last game Van de Beek played, the last game Van de Beek played that I can remember was against Aston Villa in a friendly.
Honestly, don't.
And he did that little Maradona turn. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's so sick."
Honestly. Ricky Vines, you're right, man. He's got the best ball aggression, and that's what I'm wary of. Villa will try to play and we get space. You know what happens when we get space after Fred steals the ball. This is what I'm saying. Like, it will draw to one player, and I think this screams of a game of youth for me. It screams of it, like of just tenacity and vigor. We can't play the Manchester United way where we just try to pass and we can't pass and we lose passes and so forth. We need to just freaking fire it and just have youth running all over the place like freaking feral dogs, like literally, and just absolutely just battering.
Man, I think a more structured process would help us.
But then we did that against Villa last time though, and we flopped.
Yeah, but who was playing? Who was playing?
You know what? I need to get the team up. Let me find out. You carry on. Let me see if I can find a team that played against.
Yeah, because I think with the structure, that's what I'm saying. You need a balance. Yeah, you need a balance, and how you get that balance is with obviously certain types of players. Now, if you look at Villa, what they aren't good at is their positional awareness on defense when the ball's moving quick. And when I mean quick, I don't mean like pinging the ball over. They've got individuals that can go and track back and do well. When you actually move that ball consistently well, they start getting their head starts frazzled. And you see it many a times. So if you've got players that can actually play well and ball play really well, keep the ball nicely but move it forward quick enough, then they're going to start being hurt because they don't know where to defend. And you'll pick up spaces and you'll find Bruno on the edge of the area and you'll find Pogba just behind him. You'll be like, whoa. Well, go on here, you know. It's literally going to be one of those. I think, but the Pogba score, it was against West Ham.
Mate, can someone? I don't know if somebody else can find this. What the team was when we played Villa and Jack Grealish scored, because I'm very intrigued to know that. Because if the theory that Naji's saying, in terms of we have to play more the structured United way versus bringing youth in that energy and that pace on the counter. I'll be intrigued to know that. I can't find the team. What team lost to Jack Grealish? But what team lost to Jack Grealish? That's embarrassing. Oh, did we?
2019. It's 2019.
I can't remember, man. Here we go. You guys need to stop sleeping on Villa. They're going to run at us, attack us, and move the ball fast. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
They are. But that's what I'm saying, though. They're going to run and attack us and move us around quickly, and then we need to be ready to pounce on the counter.
Correct.
We need to be able to pounce. So my worry is Cavani. Look, Cavani's been a counter-attacking player for PSG. When PSG just attack really fast with Mbappe and Neymar. I've seen clips of it. We've seen Cavani do that before. But this game, we need to approach it in a different way. So for me, it's just I don't know. I just feel like, who was it? Oh, it's Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Shaw, Pogba, Matic. Yeah, this is the team that you're basically trying to say, bro. It was a very structured team that we played last time.
No, that's what I'm saying. But with Bailly there, you can play higher and faster, meaning you can sacrifice Matic.
Yeah,
if you sacrifice Matic for Fred, you're going to have that energy, and that ball's going to be moving a lot quicker.
Yeah, Tom, the team was trash. It was we needed to then score 2-1, and they tied. That's it. They tied later on. That's the game. And look, this is what I mean. This is the team I don't want to go back with, which I feel like the team you've said is kind of not reserved, but it's typical Manchester United. I want to go with something different that surprises them. We've got Bailly and Lindelof. We've got Shaw playing well. We've got Fred instead of Matic, 100%. Bruno's got better since that game. Greenwood up top with Rashford and Martial either side, so it's different. It's a different focal point. And you know what, bro? Have you noticed that at the beginning of Ollie's tenure, like when he was started, players used to move around a lot at the front. Do you remember? He used to say,
like that rotation.
Never happens anymore.
It's more structured. It's fixed.
Ollie's flicking learning. I've not seen loads of people playing left wing, right wing, midfield, and he's like actually.
He only changed it the once mid game, and they actually meant to change it, like put Rashford on the right.
Oh, so man, come on, bro, come on, man. We just
McGinn's in form
7-0. I mean, take away 6. And you're saying I don't think we could beat Villa. McGinn's in form, and Fred has stopped playing, or to control the midfield. My only problem, bro, man, I'm more confident that man we can beat them. We're going to win the league. But my only problem is Fred. I can see Fred getting a yellow card, and you know what happens when Fred gets a yellow card.
He's definitely going to pick up a foul because they're good. They're good.
You might not play Fred for that reason. Ollie might think, you know what? I feel like you're going to be nipping, and Jack Grealish is going to cause so many fouls.
But you know what, McTominay? If we're honest, we look at the last game we just played. McTominay didn't play until the 93rd minute, and Fred didn't play at all. So we could be sitting here thinking all this. He potentially may be looking at going and passion, which ultimately, when you think of skill set, they pretty much match that midfield. McGinn's better than Scott McTominay in my opinion, but ultimately it's quite an even battle there. And then Bruno would just be in behind their back line.
Yeah, no, Sandra, I know, bro. This was a team we played last time. I appreciate that, man. I know that's not your team. I know that for a fact, man. 21 is coming. 21 and 21. Honestly, it could. And this will be the biggest marker. This will be the biggest marker. We're going into the new year, right? Second. Huge. Massive. No one would think that will be second at the start of this season. And I don't care if people saying, oh, you 15 games. You joking me? Sheffield United have got 2 points. What, you still think they're going to finish in Europa? After 2 points, 15 games makes a difference. It's a foundation.
Did you see that? Did you see the stat since Bruno's come?
Yeah,
Ollie has got the most points in the league since then up until now, which means over 11 months, nearly 12 months, we have actually been the most consistent team in the league.
That's crazy.
Man United have been the best team in the league since then.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So ultimately, I know a lot of us thinking we may have that drip and drop off, but it's looking like even when we play rubbish against good teams, we could still turn up.
You know what though? Before I forget, this is so important. I would never forgive myself if I came off this and didn't do this. I just want to do a moment of silence, appreciation for Luke Shaw. All right, nice. All right, God, I had to do that, man. I had to do that because Luke Shaw's had so much pressure, so much negativity on him. I was probably one of them. I was like, Luke Shaw, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, man. This. To see the guy step up the way he did, and I'm looking forward to him playing against Aston Villa. I trust him. I trust Luke Shaw. You know when you feel like you got a team lineup and you go past names, you're like, yep, that's fine. He's one of those names. I trust this brother with my life because he knows when to go forward, when to go back. He's getting more brave in his position. It's lovely, man.
He seems to be getting closer to the Luke Shaw that was developing before he had that leg break.
That's
for a long time,
right? Van Gaal.
Yeah, it's been so difficult for him, and I've been one of his biggest critics because even a couple of me and my friends, like shout out to Zach as well if he's watching. Like we used to say, like Luke Shaw's not that guy anymore. Or he's not good enough. Yeah, and it was true. You could see it. He was inconsistent. The confidence wasn't there, and I just feel, with Bruno being added to this team, he's got a new release of confidence, like a mentality of you are good enough. And now, like, I don't see hesitance. I don't see. I mean, he was whipping in crosses from free kicks, standing next to Bruno, like, yeah, I'll whip this crossing. Corners, the one that Eric Bailly had it down and Cavani was offside. Like, I can't remember last time I saw him on corners. I was thinking, what do you mean? What are you doing? He's grown as a person, as a human. And he's now at that stage where, I mean, I've had to eat my own words on him, and I'm glad I'm saying this.
Oh, mate,
he's come back, bro. He's back.
He is 25 years of age. People feel like Luke Shaw is 35 because he's been at our club for so long. He's been at so long. The guy is 20. We've got about
6 years now. 7 years. 6 years.
So we've got about 6-7 years good of Luke Shaw, bro. That's like getting milk, right? That's like, preserved milk. It's like long life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We've got some long life.
Luke Shaw's long life.
He is long life. The guy's 25.
Why is milk called long life, fam? Let me just stop there. Why is it called
long life Shaw? I'm gonna tap that up. Luke Long Life Shaw, man. This guy,
long life, look, man.
You know what? Long life forever. He took the abuse. He took the abuse from Jose saying he was fat. He took the abuse from people saying he'll never play for England again. He took abuse. The guy got a haircut, shaved his hair off, and thought, you know what? Forget this. I'm going militant, right? Football factory, and I'm going to show these guys what I'm about. Good on you, man. I'm backing you. I'm supporting you. If you have a bad game, I'm going to call you up on it because I want to see the team go well. But it's constructive criticism. Unless you're Fosu Mensah guy, mate, peace out, man. Look up. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get this team to another level here. Crystal Palace might take you on after a trial. So for me, right, I want to talk about the match prediction, bro. What are you thinking, guys? Just for going to match prediction, please let us know what you're thinking. If anybody gets it bang on, right, the match prediction we'll try and get you on the next show. If you get the match prediction right, or upcoming shows, I want to see if we got any like Neos or Morpheus on there. So if you get the match prediction completely correct, we'll try and get you on the show as well, and the first goal scorer as well.
Yeah, get that in. So if you get the exact score, then we'll whittle it down to maybe the first goal scored or the minute of the first goal scored.
First goal, yeah, we'll do that, man. We'll do something like that. Guys, let me know what your match predictions are, and we'll go from there. Don't forget to subscribe. We're 3 away from 150. If we can get
come on, man. Let's make that happen, man. Share it out. Come on.
Mate, if your sister, your mum, your gran wants to just see 2 black guys talking about football. I don't know.
2 African Jamaican Man United fans, just
get them involved. I really appreciate it, guys. Just growing it small by small and just having fun while we're doing it. So please tell me your prediction, Neji.
First goal scorer. First goal scorer. Martial.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3-1 United.
Wow. Neji, I feel like you really thought about that, bro.
Yeah, I have. I just there and then just did it. I stared at my water and was like, yeah.
I know you're saying 3-1 because they can score from a corner with our zonal marking. Zonal marking flicking. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Manchester United. With Maguire, first goal scorer.
Big heads.
Did it, man.
You know what, though? I think he can score because I said Mings is no longer playing on that pitch. He's off, been sent off. So,
bro, if Maguire tomorrow, I'm going mental if it's first goal scorer. I do. Honestly, call me Neo from Matrix, Morpheus. Take this pill, take this one. Honestly, if I get this right, I'm all over it.
You know what? Yeah, my dad looks like Morpheus still.
Mate, get a picture of it, man. Sandro saying 2-0, Bruno, Martial goal. All right, Sandro, we're saying that you're going to go for Bruno first, then fine. Martial, first goal, 3-1. Okay. If your D's going for Martial.
He's copying me, innit? Big ups. My guy, get him in.
Suhe saying 2-0 to Villa. El Ghazi score. What? Suhe.
Mad.
Oh, God.
I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet again. I'll be very surprised if we do.
If he, don't say that, man. Look, we've got to take everything. Everybody's got a right opinion, bro. If he does,
are you sure you're gonna want my man to be on here gloating about Villa winning 2-0? Gets it right. Love you, man.
That's Villa or something. I don't know. Thanks, bro. Sufan 2-0 Rashford first goal. Nice. Ankit 3-2 United. Matt Fred 100% playing. Rashford scores first 22. Nice. Carl, Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 3.
Ooh.
You've got
penalty.
Wow. What's up?
Man like Kyle. Kyle don't want to be on the show, fam.
Ollie Watkinson. Boogie Vibes, yes. 3-2 United wins first goals. Bruno. Mate, honestly, there's a mix. There's 2 people saying we're going to lose. And
I don't know if it's for banter or just because it's...
No. I said, to be honest, right? It doesn't mean they're Manchester United fans, without a shadow of a doubt.
Of course not. No, what about that? Just be honest. Are they doing it for banter because they're funny or...
Mate, Carl's just said it right now. You guys had correct positions, had to be honest. Carl, mate, be honest, bro. If you think we're going to lose, say it, man. It doesn't make you any less... Your opinion any less great than anybody else's. Jack, penetration. Oh, Jesus. Jack, UTD, 2-1. Fosu Mensah. This guy.
Yes, Jack.
He actually does.
Jack, you know.
He's on one tonight. I love it.
Man's jacking off over Fosu.
Guys, all right, we're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back for the max reaction of the Villa game. I'm looking forward to that one. And yeah, let's just get the freaking win. If we win this,
let's get it, man.
On the road to the league.
Guys, let's get United source and wingers to 150, man.
Yeah,
come on, man. Free subscribers already. Get it. Let's go get it, man.
Who wants to do that, man? We're starting to share it, get involved. And guys, we appreciate you so much for joining in. All the regulars, we appreciate you. I'm not going to say all your names because I don't want to miss one and be that guy, but you know who you are. We appreciate it. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. And peace out. A-Town down. Work.